Let me just say up front that we have joined with our allies, and we've heard loudly and clearly from you, Madam Secretary, that Colonel Gaddafi must go. He has lost all legitimacy, and I think it's important to be clear that we can't be halfway about that goal. The people of Libya are not asking for foreign troops on the ground. They are committed to doing what is necessary. But they do need the tools to prevent the slaughter of innocents on Libyan streets. And I believe that the global community cannot be on the sidelines while airplanes are allowed to bomb and strafe. A no-fly zone is not a long-term proposition, assuming the outcome is what all desire, and I believe we ought to be ready to implement it as necessary.
We have joined the Libyan people in demanding that Colonel Gaddafi must go now without further violence and bloodshed. And we are working to translate the world's outrage into action and results. Marathon diplomacy at the United Nations and with our allies has yielded quick, aggressive steps to pressure and isolate Libya's leaders. We welcome yesterday's decision to suspend Libya from the Human Rights Council, as I had urged a day earlier. USAID is focused on Libya's food and medical supplies and is dispatching 2 expert humanitarian teams to help those fleeing the violence into Tunisia and Egypt. Our combatant commands are positioning assets to prepare to support these critical civilian missions. And we are taking no option off the table so long as the Libyan government continues to turn its guns on its own people. As both the chairman and the ranking member have noted, the region is changing, and a strong, strategic American response will be essential. In the years ahead, for example, Libya could become a peaceful democracy, or it could face protracted civil war or fall into chaos. The stakes are high, and this is an unfolding example of using the combined assets of smart power, diplomacy, development, and defense to protect our interests and advance our values. This integrated approach is not just how we must respond to the crisis of the moment. It is the most effective and most cost-effective way to sustain and advance our security.